Dear students, after completing the or trying to know about the different realms of the spheres of the Earth, like lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere, we will be able to understand what's biosphere in brief and what are biochemical cycles. Biosphere, as the name suggests, bio is life, is the sphere where the life exists. It can be defined as the narrow zone on Earth's surface where life forms exist. It's also known as sphere of life or biosphere. Actually, it consists of all living creatures of Earth, such as plants, animals, and microorganisms. In totality, when we take them in totality, we call that biosphere. Every form of life, be a plant, animal, or microorganism, that's included in biosphere. It's not only the collection of living organisms, it also represents the interactions between these living organisms, which are biotic factors, with abiotic factors like rocks, soil, water, air, and how these interactions takes place. That's biosphere. So in nutshell, we can say biosphere it is a narrow zone on Earth's surface where biotic forms or life forms exist. Next is biochemical cycles. The biochemical cycles is the circulation of elements, elements like carbon, nitrogen, and different elements. The circulation of elements from environment to organisms and to environment and back to environment through characteristic through different paths and through characteristic paths in the biosphere are known as biochemical or biogeochemical cycles. So what's biogeochemical cycle or biocycle? Is the circulation of, is the movement of elements from environment to organism and back to environment through specific paths in the biosphere. As you know that the most important elements for life are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. And these elements they constitute the vital parts of carbohydrates and proteins. Some of them are the constituents of carbohydrates and some are the constituents of essential constituents of proteins. These biochemical cycles are essential for maintaining all forms of life on Earth. In the coming sessions, we'll be discussing the different biochemical cycles like carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, and what are the dynamics of these biochemical cycles or biochemical cycles, how they occur, and how they circulate in the atmosphere, how this transition occurs.